Imagine your doctor looking at your blood test and saying, your sugar is a little high. It is not diabetes yet, it is pre-diabetes. For many people over 50, that sentence feels confusing. Should you relax because it is not diabetes, or panic because it sounds like you are standing on the edge of a cliff? Some people go home and do nothing, hoping it will disappear. Others search the internet and get lost in extreme diets, supplements, and fear. Here's the part that most people never hear clearly. Prediabetes is not the cliff. It is the warning sign before the cliff, and that warning sign gives you a powerful chance to turn around. Prediabetes means your blood sugar is regularly higher than normal, but not high enough to be diagnosed as type 2 diabetes. It's your body's way of saying, I am struggling to handle the sugar and starch you give me. The problem is that prediabetes often has no symptoms. You may feel normal while the extra sugar is slowly damaging blood vessels and nerves over time. Without changes, many people with prediabetes will move on to full diabetes within a few years. The hopeful news is that studies following thousands of adults over many years have shown that daily habits can cut that risk in half or more. You are not powerless, even after 50. To understand how your habits matter, imagine your body as a small town that has to move sugar out of the streets and into houses quickly after every meal. Insulin is the key that opens the doors of the houses so sugar can go inside. In prediabetes, the locks on the doors become rusty. The keys still work, but they have to be used harder and harder. Sugar stays longer in the streets, and the town becomes more crowded and stressed. Your daily habits decide whether those locks become rustier or whether you give the town a chance to repair itself. Habit 1 is to tame the way you eat carbohydrates, especially in the first half of the day. Carbohydrates are not the enemy, but the kind and the amount matter. Highly refined starches and sugars such as white bread, white rice, pastries, sugary cereals, and sweet drinks cause a fast flood of glucose into your blood. After 50, your body is usually slower to clear that flood. You can pull back from the edge by building meals around vegetables, beans, lentils, whole grains, and modest portions of fruit, and treating refined sweets as rare treats. A simple daily move is to upgrade breakfast and lunch. Swap sweet cereal for oatmeal with nuts and berries, white bread for whole grain bread, and large portions of rice or pasta for plates where half the space is filled with non-starchy vegetables. These changes smooth out the sugar ways your body has to manage. Habit 2 is to move your muscles every day, even in short, gentle sessions. Your muscles are the largest sugar sponges in your body. When they are active, they can take in sugar from the blood with less need for insulin. In major diabetes prevention studies, regular movement was one of the strongest tools to delay or prevent type 2 diabetes, sometimes working as well as medicine for many participants. For someone over 50, this does not have to mean running or joining a gym. It can be a 10 to 15-minute walk after meals, climbing stairs instead of always using the elevator, gentle cycling, water aerobics, or simple strength exercises with your own body weight or light weights. The key is consistency. Aim for some movement on most days of the week, and especially try to avoid long stretches of sitting without a break. Habit 3 is to pay attention to meal timing and night eating. Your body handles sugar best earlier in the day when you are active and your internal clock expects food. Heavy, late dinners and evening snacking force your system to deal with sugar at a time when it naturally slows down. You can help your blood sugar by bringing more of your calories into breakfast and lunch and making dinner simpler and lighter. Try to leave at least 2 to 3 hours between your last meal and bedtime. Many people with prediabetes find that reducing late-night snacks and sweets leads to calmer morning sugar numbers. A helpful routine is to take a short, easy walk after your main meals if your joints and balance allow it. Even 10 minutes can help your muscles soak up part of the sugar from that meal. Habit 4 is to protect your sleep and manage stress. Sleep and stress hormones have a powerful effect on how your body uses insulin. When you sleep poorly or stay under constant stress, your body releases more hormones that raise sugar and make your cells more resistant to insulin. After 50, many people struggle with insomnia, early waking, or worry. You can gently support your blood sugar by building a simple sleep routine, going to bed and waking at regular times, keeping the bedroom dark and cool, and turning off screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. For stress, short daily practices matter. Slow breathing, prayer, meditation, quiet stretching, or a simple walk in nature can lower your stress response and improve your body's ability to keep sugar under control. Habit 5 is to know your numbers and turn them into a feedback tool, not a source of shame. Prediabetes is usually diagnosed with fasting blood sugar, an oral glucose test, or a hemoglobin A1C test, which reflects your average sugar over several months. Ask your doctor which tests were used, what your actual numbers are, and what target range you should aim for. Then work together to recheck them at agreed times, usually every few months. You can even keep a small notebook where you record your weight, waist measurement, and any home blood sugar readings if you use a meter. When you make changes to your food, movement, and sleep, you will often see those numbers move in a better direction over time. That's your body answering back, "This is helping, keep going." These 5 habits are not about perfection, they are about direction. Each one pulls you a little farther from the edge where blood sugar tips into full diabetes, and the risk of heart attack, stroke, kidney disease, nerve pain, and vision loss grows. After 50, you may already have other health challenges, so it's important to be gentle and realistic. You might start with just one habit, such as walking 10 minutes after dinner, or adding 1 extra serving of vegetables every day. When that feels normal, you can add another. If you've been told you have prediabetes, you're not broken and you are not alone. Your body is sending you an early warning, not a final sentence. By changing how you eat carbohydrates, moving your muscles regularly, respecting your body clock, caring for your sleep and stress, and tracking your numbers with curiosity instead of fear, you can pull yourself back from the edge and reclaim a sense of control over your future health. If this message speaks to you, choose one habit to start this week and say it out loud to someone you trust or write it in the comments to make it real. And if you'd like more clear, science-based guidance for staying healthy after 50, consider subscribing and staying with me. Together, we can turn early warnings into second chances.